Hi, it's Carmel. The world's in chaos at the moment, isn't it? There's so much fear, people committing suicide, people who we looked up to who were successful. We saw as being successful. They had lots of money, seemed were famous, had a great lifestyle. So why did they kill themselves? We're left questioning. But the thing is, sometimes our emotions overtake us and we feel so overwhelmed, so crazy, and it just pushes us over the edge. So we surmise that all the success in the world, people who we looked up to, celebrities, royalty, titles, people with a lot of money, happens to everybody. So how do we escape that feeling of wanting to commit suicide? By being at peace with ourselves in any situation. It's not being at the effect of circumstances around us. It's being balanced in ourselves that we can cope with any situation. It's learning to master our emotions so we become proactive and not reactive in situations. So by processing our emotions, we're not totally overwhelmed and get ourselves into a panic attack. So we're calm and at peace with ourselves. So we're bombarded by fear and destruction from the news on television. We're afraid, we're living in terror of terrorism. But it all starts with us. We can choose to tune into that channel of fear and destruction and feeling powerless, and we just want to do ourselves in. Or we can start being proactive ourselves and spiritual, meaning taking care of our energy, our bodies, our minds. It's like going to the gym. We have to have purity in our thinking, in our minds. And when we make that shift from chaotic thinking and destructive thinking to purifying our minds to live in love and peace and harmony, then we're not overwhelmed anymore. It's a way of living, it's a way of being, but it does require discipline. Requires discipline every day to, before you turn on the news, meditate, be with yourself, connect yourself to higher state of being, ground yourself. Then you can look at the news because you're in an uplifted state. You're not going to be dragged down by fear and terror. So we have to rise above it. We can look at it and see what's going on, but don't dwell in it. Don't allow yourself to get pulled down to the lower energies and depressed and overwhelmed. So discipline every day before you wake up. Meditate. Clear your mind. Uplift yourself. It all starts with us. Don't be the effect of listening to the news and all the tragedies that have happened in the world. Don't dwell in stuff like you can't control. It's out of our control. So it's learning to take care of ourselves and our own inner being, disciplining ourselves. And when you do that, then you're living on a different plane. You can rise above all the fear and terror. The best thing we can do is to keep ourselves in peace and harmony. And when we're living in peace, harmony, and love ourselves, we don't want to hurt anybody. Even an ant, we don't want to hurt anybody. So if you can broaden that out and that has a ripple effect to everybody around you, will slowly shift the world. It's like a big love revolution, living in peace, love, and joy, and not buying into all of that. So discipline yourself, take care of yourself, start loving yourself, and live in peace, harmony, and joy, and uplift everybody else. And you'll be amazed how much of an influence you can have on yourself, your family, and that spreads around to the community, a whole country, then out into the whole world. Have fun doing that. Bye.